І всім привіт. Вчора ми закінчили на чому? На тому, що виграли дуелі. Тому зараз ми підемо вивчати травологію і експілярмус. Але для того, щоб вивчити експілярмус, потрібно відхилитися від ворогів. Добре, тоді травологія. Підемо на травологію. Підемо вивчати травологію.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Та я і так знаю, що з нею
Do
робити.
come and find me if you stumble on illuminating that solves the mystery.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Лестниця. Статуя.
Revelio.
Опа, метелик.
This looks like the location from the painting. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. In my opinion, Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Плюс 160 експи.
I'm going to have my own.
А де плюс к здоров'ю? Що це за прикол? Раніше за левел давали плюс здоров'ю.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I'm
Secret.
afraid I can't tell you, Lenora.
Surely you jest.
I am only joking. I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Revelio.
І звук постійний, я не знаю, що він цей. Чому він лунає постійно?
Oh dear, I shall get in trouble for this.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so
Ось це
tired
дівчина,
carrying them
яка
around all day.
тестує всі закляття в бібліотеці.
With bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around. So she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Я думаю, може цю штучку треба запалити?
Incendio.
Ага. Ізі. Так. Спочатку заняття по травології зробимо, а потім все остальне. Ух ти.
Revelio.
Це ж ключі, по-любому дзвонять ключі, ні? Знову. Не знаю.
I've always said that.
Опа. Добре.
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our
Rose?
garden.
Я тюльпан.
We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
А, це ті, що кричать.
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and pat down the soil.
Просто втоптав її в землю.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables.
Revelio.
We'll all get started. I need to have
I should think Professor Garlic would be more careful with her mandrakes.
Чесноук.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Нічого собі, воно ще через час деякий готово буде. Не одразу.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Добро. Та немає.
Revelio.
Опа.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but you'll lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have
Revelio.
if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. No offense. Sorry.
Доганяй.
Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once. Don't worry, Nurse Blaney put it back on.
Levioso.
You do not want to go through that.
Accio.
Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
А як його кидати? А.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum
Нічого,
planted
це
them in her
типу
garden last year to keep the gnomes out.
бомба.
Did save her the denoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little
Повільно йди.
bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Вбив капусту.
Revelio.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Волан-де-Морт.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Колись, може, і зайду.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
Make anything from we must first
Так. Тепер йдемо вивчати зілляваріння.
Revelio.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
I saw an aura bag on Professor Sharp's desk. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
— 875 рік. Цікаво.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect.
Схожий на Северуса
You will
Снейпа.
begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
І він теж хромає. Як Северус Снейп на початку.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Оце ложка.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Добре.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of...
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way.
Якийсь
Gareth Weasley,
фанатик
bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do
зілля
say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Да.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Добре.
Remember, precision is brewing potions.
Все? Все забрали?
Keep your potion stations organized and free of clutter.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Та нема.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Ще 30 секунд сиди, чекай. Навіщо час, щоб чекати в грі? Це взагалі не зрозуміло. Дякую.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it! Not again.
Dragon Dunk! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Зато весело.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Угу. Значить, зараз ми підемо, скоріш за все.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Скоріш за все, зараз підемо обостраювати свій котел особистий. У себе в кімнаті. О, плюс уровень.
Revelio.
Нічого цікавого.
My robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
Пішли в бібліотеку. Недалеко пішки дійдемо. Може щось новеньке побачимо.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
My older sister came here.
I'm
Опа.
going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Got it. Only 4 more to go.
Плюс одна. Де інші?
Accio! This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
Комусь не подобається їжа у Хогвартсі.
Accio!
Де ще книги? На другому поверсі?
Accio! That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Хочу рукояті палочок. Шкода, що вони не впливають ні на що, крім візуалу
Any luck
якогось.
finding my diary?
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Unless you want your classmates to know how you really feel about them, you might reward me for my time.
Oh, you're not at all who I thought you to be.
Да ладно, ладно.
I wouldn't do that to you, Cressida. Only trying to teach you to be a little more careful.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my
О,
diary.
це цікаво. Це мені подобається. Нічого нового немає, да? Шкода. Хм. Я б хотів це зробити. Завдання. Але щось у мене не виходить. Там якийсь, напевно, треба особливий цей. Особливе закляття.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. Accio. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Да, тобто. Прикольно. Націлившись на камінь, я не можу його притягнути до себе. Зате без націлення можу. Класна механіка.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio. Revelio.
Знайшли камінчик.
Accio.
Ще один. Ну, що тут є цікаво?
Revelio.
О. Підсказка. Так, ця змія. Це була 9, по-моєму, ні? По-моєму, да. А, змія це 3. 3 плюс 2 дорівнює 14. Тобто мені треба 9. Мені треба 9. А 9 це у нас. Багатоглава штука. Щось я не зрозумів. Нічого. Але дуже цікаво.
Revelio.
Як я це зробив, мені. Навіть не знаю. Тобто дивимось 15, да? Це 5, це 6. Правильно? 5 і 6 це 11. А мені треба.
Revelio.
5 і 6 це 11. Мені потрібно 4. 4. Це у нас якась штука на гілці. О. Так, а тут 13 плюс 1. Плюс 0. 13 плюс 0 плюс 5. Тобто нам потрібно те ж саме.
Revelio.
Дуже цікаво. П'ять. Плюс 6, 11. І треба ящерка. Тут ящерка. Нуль. Плюс 7, 1. Легко. Добре. Потрібно вогник знайти тут найближче, який сюди веде. Щоб забрати там щось.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Досить непогана гра. Така цікава. Якби ще головоломки були трошечки поважчі, ніж тут. Було б ще краще. О. Тоді ми, може, зробимо так. Карта Хоксміта. Потрібно що? Парикмахерська. Полянти і свідки. Спортивні товари. Ну. Біля шляпника зараз з'явимось. Продамо непотрібні предмети.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Продамо непотрібні предмети. І можна буде збирати дополнительно якісь шмотки. Барига. Я прийшов продавати. Ого. Цей самий прикольний.
Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Може легендарні поки продавати не будемо. Я даремно продав той предмет. Тут немає предметів кращих за мої. Шляпа, але це таке. Не хочу за одну
Expect you have a
шляпу
sharp eye for
продаватись.
fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Мгм. Тут сундук, я пам'ятаю, був. Потрібно забрати з нього. До речі. Дуже крута тема. Дуже класно придумав. О. Нічого собі. Сходи. Гарно так. А коли я на метлі літати буду? Я теж хочу.
Revelio.
Чули це? Я щойно тут щось бачив, чи мені здалося? Звук якийсь. Такий цікавий.
Lumos.
Кімната з зеленими шпалерами нам потрібна буде. Вона повинна бути тут десь недалеко. Все. Десь тут повинен бути метелик. Наприклад. Так. 1 плюс 8. 9. 4 повинно бути. 4 це у нас оця. Тут нема 4. Ось метелик, до речі. 4. І 3 плюс 13 – 16. Треба 5. Усе. Метелик?
Lumos.
Пішли.
I'd better
Так,
keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
камінчик.
Levioso!
Ці сходи. Шкода, вони не переміщаються, як в Гаррі Поттері. Хто? О,
Revelio.
кубики. Кубики я люблю. Другий кубик там. Значить так. 3 плюс 9. 12. Треба 7. 7. 15 плюс 2. 17, а треба 23. 6 потрібно. 6 це ящерка. Ага. Якісь колекції у мене. Кавиці є. Додаткові. Ого! Аж на 10 більше. Звісно, хай будуть вони. Але зовнішній вигляд треба змінити. Які хочу. Мені ці сподобались. О, нарешті шляпа обновиться. Треба 11 левел до цього. Побігли далі. Шукати камінці. О, я знаю, що тут треба робити. Я не...
Incendio! Incendio!
Ні, я не достаю до неї.
Levioso! Accio!
Хм.
Lumos! Incendio!
Ні, не достаю.
I've always
Revelio.
said that travel broadens the mind.
Напевно, туди треба якесь інше закляття.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio.
Чого?
Revelio. Accio. That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
Мірабель чи Сноук? Нічого собі.
Revelio.
Це прикольно придумали, до речі. Але далеко мені йти? 155. Ні-ні-ні. Ще думаю, вона біля кабінету ж була. Біля кабінету Фіга. Дуже багато часу займається бігання.
I hope
Туди-сюди.
you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Вона
Common
запропонує мені
sense and
пограти з
basic
нею.
magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
Так,
I'm
я
sure
хочу з
they'd be
тобою
willing to
пограти.
play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Ні, давай зараз зіграємо. Ти чого? Ого. О, ця поприкольніше буде. Мені це більш подобається. Вона така фіолетова. Шляпа. Так, колекція. Я щось отримав. Зовнішній вигляд. Перчатки. О, досить непогано. Це як такі, типу, а так отакі. Вони мені більше подобаються, ніж чорні. Чорні найгарніші. Нехай поки будуть такі. Треба нам плащ змінити. Ні. плащ анімований. Він крутіший. Що, пішли? Подивимось. А, мені туди прийдеться пішки бігти, нічого собі. Це далеко. Я так поняв, що мені для цього саме і дали капусту. Це що таке? А, от, блін. Я хотів вночі туди побігти.
Revelio.
Black noticed a scuff on his shoe the other day. I would not take another step until a house.
До речі, тут
I
десь
wish there was something I could do to stand up.
начебто була картина з цим
Keep my head down till I finish up here.
метеликом, чи ні?
How much longer do you think Black will be held on?
Не тут. Ну.
Revelio.
Так, ту штучку можна запалити.
Incendio.
Hogwarts always has another mystery to discover.
Never a dull moment when I go home for the holidays. Last year, my mother swore she heard a banshee. She couldn't sleep.
Це пішки бігти. Я ж втомлюсь.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
А чи можна туди якось добігти? Або долетіти на цьому? На конику на якомусь, або на поні, я не знаю там. Хоча б на чомусь. На цих. На якихось там, не знаю, чарівних метеликах, можливо. Будь ласка, хоч на чомусь. Я не хочу 450 метрів бігти пішки. О. Але прийдеться. Угу. Тобто цей камінець чомусь у мене не обирався. Не виділявся, щоб я його вдарив. Без прицілювання.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Це ж ця. Хижинка. Значить, не Хагрида, а там, де... Того. Там, де Сіруса Снейпа вбили.
Revelio.
Боже, дуже. Це типу туалет? Напевно. Що ж, ми зараз, напевно, на цьому завершимо. Нужно здесь синтез. А чому ти це сказав? Тому що тут є печери?